Hey guys, Poopa7 here, and today you might have noticed that there haven't been like actual SkyWars commentaries in like 2 weeks, and that's because I'm lazy. I also haven't really played SkyWars that often for like 2 weeks, or like not a lot of SkyWars for 2 weeks, so I may be bad at the game, even though I wasn't really that good to begin with. Uh-oh. I'm alive, and that's all that matters. I bought O-rings for my keyboard to see if it would make it sound like quieter. In person it sounds different, I guess, so I'll see what it sounds like on video. Everything's coming up, Troopa7. Come here, John. Rizzy John. No one's gonna get that. Aiden Ugly. Why would you make that your username? I'm gonna change Biden Blaster to Troopa's Ugly. That way it can really encapsulate. Why? Every time I've played SkyWars recently, it's only been against the mentally ill. They always run and then game end. I don't know why. There's no reason to be doing that. Please! Thank you. Recently my school held an assembly where all these people in bikes came into our gymnasium and they started doing like all these crazy tricks. Like there was a guy who... Okay, let me kill that guy. There was a guy who was like on his bike and he was like on the handle and he was like spinning in circles at like 10 billion miles per hour, and he was just spinning on the bike on one wheel. I don't know how to really explain it that well, because I don't really actually know what was happening, but he was spinning on his bike on one wheel, like upside down. He was doing like every dance move imaginable on that thing. It was crazy. But it turned out the whole point of that bike show that they made us like skip 4th period for was to preach kindness and happiness. Now, I'm on the internet a whole lot, so I don't know too much about kindness and happiness, but I do know that bikes usually aren't the way you promote that. But are you okay? How are you hitting me from that far? I just know bikes aren't usually the things you want to use if you're advocating for world peace. It's not that bikes are evil, it's just that those aren't usually morally good things. You had ender pearls? Oh, he fell off anyway. This is the part of the video where I asked you guys to subscribe. I don't know what's going on in my backyard, but for every day for like the past 2 weeks, it seems like the frogs outside my house have been multiplying. Before, it was just like one frog. Now there's like a whole family of frogs. We've never had frogs before, but I guess they're not all bad because they like eat all the insects and I hope mosquitoes. We don't really have mosquitoes though, so I don't know what they're actually eating. I have 8 ender pearls and nobody to pearl to because everyone has so much gear. Please. Thank you. Alright, me versus subheadings. That is definitely not a person trying to get a really cool IGN. Oh my goodness. This is not going to be a fun fight. How are you not dead? Finally. This is quite possibly the sweatiest queue I've ever seen in my life. I'm pretty sure my group in AP Economics hates me. For context, my AP Economics class is divided into 4 groups. I'm in group, I think, 1. And my team, I don't know anyone on my team. I've spoken like 5 words in total to them. I don't think they like me because during one of the tests where we were allowed to work together, I just didn't work with them. And I just kind of did it on my own, and they're like, "Oh my god, you got different answers. You must conform to our answers and change yours." So we get the highest test average because if we did, we would get like really cool things in the class. Did Oliver just lose that? But basically, we had to bring in notes from a book into class that day to get, like, our rewards from the teacher. And I had forgotten my notes in class. And if one of the people in the group didn't bring the notes, nobody got the rewards in our group. I was the only one in my group not to bring the notes. I don't think my teammates were very happy about me after that, especially since they didn't speak to me for the rest of the period after that, even though we were supposed to design a poster together as a group. Just stole that guy's kill and then killed him. It isn't helped by the fact that I literally don't know anyone in my group, and everyone in my group knows each other. They're always talking, having fun, a great time, and I'm always there not even knowing their names, not talking to them. It's very fun. Although the class itself is fun because you get to learn about like the world and how it works and how did you fall off? Who is this guy?